God brought me to IU to reconnect me with Him. Second semester of freshman year, I experienced heartbreak from a relationship, and I kind of lost happiness, and I was stuck in pain and in a hole for a really long time. But God has reminded me that He loves me and He cares for me. He has showed me His love and compassion and has made me able to forgive those people I never thought I could. He has brought me out of that pit and showed me the light of His kingdom.
I've just been continually floored with the love I've received from the Chi Alpha community and from God's grace.
Growing up, ups and downs like a lot of you can relate to. And I could always come back and say, I trust God, I commit my life to God, but there's always something in my heart that was just being told, don't submit. Whatever it is, you can commit to following Him, doing all the things that you're taught, but don't surrender yourself to God. And I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that out there, but tonight I think it's finally time.
Recently, I've just gone through some hard times, and I just knew going to Chi Alpha with my best friend Lucy, I just started realizing that I needed God in my life again.
Freshman year of high school, I experienced really traumatic loss in my family. My father, he suffered an asthma attack and fell into a coma, and he passed away. And that was just very hard to deal with. And so I kind of pulled away from God. I pulled away from church. So I'm hoping that this can bring me forward so that I can become closer to God. Because even though I know He didn't turn away from me, I turned away from Him. And so I'm ready to just go back to Him.
It was people in XA who put Jesus first. This is a community that always chases after building the kingdom and what Jesus wants. And if it wasn't for that, I don't know if I would have seen the sufficiency of the cross.
During senior year, I kind of got a lost interest in going to church, and I felt as though it was becoming more of a chore than me wanting to go and give myself to the Lord. But since coming to IU, I'm a freshman, and coming to Chi Alpha, constantly going to services and going to core group with Jelly and my friends and everything, it's helping me renew that passion into giving myself to the Lord again.
I wasn't giving God everything, and it wasn't until I became a member of Chi Alpha and I started feeling His actual presence in my life. I had been a Christian, but I didn't start feeling His overwhelming presence until Chi Alpha. And He told me, you can't do this alone. Bring your brokenness at my feet. I take your shame, I take your regret, everything. You can bring it to me. And so now I can finally start seeing God as my Father, and I am.
We were singing an old hymn, because of Him, I can face tomorrow. And I think I just really felt that in the moment, and just recognizing because of Christ, there's a purpose for my life, and there's a reason to wake up in the morning.
I was not born in a Christian family. Before I came to IU, before I came to Chi Alpha, I never heard anything about the Jesus and about the Christ. And I really like one of the story in the Bible. It's the God left the 99 sheep to find the lost one. I always think I am the one. So yeah, I really appreciate what God has done to my life and to encourage me and to really made me another person. I want to commit my rest of the life to the Jesus.
I'll be living in a house full of 5 other engineering students that don't have much of a Christian background, so this year in Chi Alpha really prepared me to share the love of God with them next year.
It was when I was in those valleys of doubt and depression and anxiety that I felt like God was pushing me to Chi Alpha, and He was pushing me to people that had no reason to love me, but they did anyway. They were people that I had shut out and I had written off, and they were like, let us serve you and love you. In that moment, I really saw the unconditional love that's in this room, and the way that Chi Alpha is willing to share hard gospel truths with you when you need them, which is always. And I could say a million awesome things about how Chi Alpha has literally saved my life.
I would say that I'm a completely different person, not only because of Chi Alpha, but because I was radically transformed by the love of Jesus.
I have decided Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. The world behind me, the cross before me. The world behind me, the cross before me. The world behind me, the cross before me. No turning back. No turning back. Though none go with me, still I will follow. Though none go with me, still I will follow. Though none go with me, still I will follow. No turning back. No turning back. See, I've decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus.